The wonderful Wizard of Oz summons you to the Emerald City.
Let's rejoycify something wicked has come our way once more. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're breaking down the newly released trailer and featurette for the upcoming Wicked film adaptation. If this is your first trip to Oz, there may be spoilers ahead.
You're the one the wizard has been waiting for.
Number 6. Another trip to Oz. While the first look trailer released on Super Bowl Sunday took us on our inaugural trip down this yellow brick road, not everyone was skipping. Some felt that the heavy use of CGI diminished the magic. If you're in that camp, don't worry, you're not alone.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid.
John M. Chu shared that his vision never relied on full CGI anyway, and actually those stunning sets were physically constructed. So with that in mind, let's take a closer look at them.
That was you who made all that happen. How did you do it?
Firstly, there's this stunning scene of Glinda addressing the Munchkinlanders in a Munchkinland reminiscent of the one from the classic 1939 The Wizard of Oz.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Leaked footage suggests this might be from the opening number, No One Mourns the Wicked. We're also taken on a campus tour of Shiz University, from classrooms to dorms and the wider grounds. What's a trip to Oz without a pit stop in the Emerald City, which of course features prominently throughout the trailer.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz summons you to the Emerald City.
Come with me. What? To meet the wizard. I couldn't possibly. This is your moment. I'm coming.
We see Glinda and Elphaba explore the city and even get a glimpse into the wizard's lair. There's definitely a lot of hype for the trip down to the Ozdust Ballroom, from Galinda and her friends getting ready for their night on the town, to the pivotal moment that marks the beginning of her and Elphaba's friendship.
She doesn't give a twig when anyone thinks.
Something is not the same. Of course she does. She just pretends not to.
There's also one particularly riveting moment in the featurette that will make any Wicked fan who spots it squeal in excitement. The wizard presiding over the vast expanse of Oz. We don't know about you, but there's a sense of déjà vu about this image, or at least something close to it, sans wizard. Anyone else suddenly got chills? Number 5. The story. We know the film will be split into 2 parts, but what remains uncertain is the content of each half. In the stage production, Defying Gravity serves as the perfect Act 1 finale, leaving audiences eagerly waiting for the curtain to rise on Act 2. According to the composer Stephen Schwartz, this climactic number will likely mark the end of Part 1 of the movie as well. He explained that the number was designed, quote, to bring a curtain down, and really anything that followed straight after would only get lost in its shadow. So while we can speculate on how Part 1 will conclude, what else can we anticipate? We've already touched on the opening number, but there's more to unpack from the trailer.
Oh, I saved you some space, by the way.
Do you really think this is fair?
I do not. I was promised a private suite. But thanks for asking.
It gives us a peek into Elfie and Galinda's dynamic as reluctant roommates, their transition to friendship, and their escapades in the Emerald City, seemingly up until they part ways following Defying Gravity. We can't say for sure, but this scene from the featurette looks like the moment the wizard and Madame Morrible trick Elphaba into casting a spell for them. It would lead to Defying Gravity, so that's definitely a possibility. We also see a shot of Elphaba looking all pensive on a bench, which could hint at the Elphaba-Fiyero-Glinda love triangle. Number 4. Costume sneak peeks. Anyone who attended MovieCon in April 2024 was lucky enough to get an in-person preview of some of the movie's costumes courtesy of designer Paul Tazwell. Known for his Oscar-nominated work in the 2021 West Side Story remake, he's no stranger to costume design for stage shows either. Let's just say that once again, he truly understood the assignment. While Susan Hilferty's stage costumes are iconic, Tazwell's cinematic magic brought the designs a new level of intricacy. Just take a look at Elphaba's dress and matching pointed hat. Sharp doesn't even begin to describe it. If that's the vogue, who's to say that black shouldn't be this year's pink?
You should join us tonight. And don't tell me you have nothing to wear. Because you could wear this.
Of course, it's not just Elphaba who got the Tazwell treatment. Madame Morrible looks regal as ever. And doesn't Jeff Goldblum as the wizard look dapper in his suit too? Like Hilferty before him, Tazewell really grasped how fashion can reflect the values of a society, and the Emerald City dwellers are a testament to that. Who knew there were that many shades of green?
You're green.
I am.
Let's also take a moment to appreciate the subtle yet significant details, like Elphaba's glasses frame. It's a small touch, but it speaks volumes about her character and her desire to belong. Still, if we could raid any character's closet, we'd make a beeline for Glinda's. While her iconic blue ball gown from the stage show serves as inspiration, Tazewell decided to focus on a more prominent pink palette. After all, pink goes good with green.
Well, one of the ideas for Elphaba is that she's from the earth, but when we get to Glinda, that she's from the sky, and which is why it should feel like it's light and effortless.
Every outfit she wears is a fashion statement in itself. And did you see her shoe collection? Yet that opening scene dress is truly a showstopper. The level of detail in the corset bodice alone is breathtaking, not to mention the intricate twists and pleats of the skirt. It's clear that this has also been a passion project for Tazewell, who's brilliantly paid homage to the original and The Wizard of Oz, while infusing it with his own creative vision.
Oh, I beg your pardon, but I've never heard of a beautiful witch before.
If he doesn't get another Oscar nod for this, we'll defy gravity. Number 3. Fellow Ozians.
Welcome, new students, to Shiz University. Miss
Elphaba.
You can room with Miss Glinda.
Naturally, the trailers put our two leading ladies front and center, giving us a preview of their journey from their first meeting to the moment everything changes, and even a brief flashback to little Elfie. Along the way, we see their hilarious clashes and the growth they experience, Elphaba coming into her power and Glinda becoming more compassionate. But it's not just those two who take the spotlight. We get glimpses of other key characters too, although we're still waiting to meet Bach properly. Jonathan Bailey shows up as Fiero, while Nessa Rose makes a fleeting appearance, and Glinda's friends Fanny and Shen Shen are more formally introduced.
Glinda?
Ew!
I know. It's my granny's. I'd give it away, but I don't hate anyone that much.
Hey!
There's also Dr. Dillamond, voiced by Peter Dinklage, who graces the screen in all his goatly glory.
Please, everyone take your seats. In today's Oz, a real sorcerer who possesses true magic has become all too rare.
What's particularly intriguing about this trailer is how it doesn't shy away from revealing some character twists that could be considered spoilers for those unfamiliar with the show. Fans of The Wizard of Oz will know that the wizard isn't all he appears to be. The trailer makes no secret of it either.
You have no real power.
That's why I need you.
As for the Madame Morrible reveal, let's just say the trailer doesn't hold back on that front either. Number 2. Even more iconic references. Whether you're a fan of the 1939 flick or Stephen Schwartz and Winnie Holtzman's stage show, there are plenty of hidden gems to discover in the two trailers.
Are people born wicked? Or do they have wickedness thrust upon them?
In the featurette, there's a quick moment where eagle-eyed viewers might catch sight of the silver slippers that we saw on Dorothy's feet in the first trailer, now worn by their previous owner, Nessa Rose. In the official trailer, we see Elphaba summoned to the Emerald City by hot air balloon, and catch a glimpse of her and Glinda seemingly making an escape in one too. Hey, we can't all come and go by bubble.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz summons you to the Emerald City.
That being said, we do get to see Glinda arrive in Munchkinland in her famous mode of transportation. Elsewhere, Elphaba starts to explore the Grimmery, and the flying monkeys make an appearance too. While poppies are forever linked to the Wizard of Oz, it appears that tulips will take center stage in this movie adaptation.
Come on, then. What are we waiting for?
Nothing! Let's hurry!
Yes, let's run!
Come on! Hurry!
In the trailers, we're treated to scenes filled with yards of these beautiful, brightly colored flowers. At a Wicked presentation during MovieCon, attendees found tulips beside each seat. They were instructed not to handle them until further notice. As the lights dimmed in the auditorium, the tulips began to glow in pink and green hues. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Musical Snapshots. Good news! The Passion Project featurette and second trailer inject a little more music into this musical. Visuals from the featurette showed us scenes that, if we had to guess, we'd say probably depicted songs like I'm Not That Girl, One Short Day, and The Wizard and I. Both trailer and featurette go hard on sharing visuals for Dancing Through Life and Popular.
I know about popular.
Although we don't get to hear the music for Dancing Through Life just yet, it seems like they're hyping it up to be this movie's 96,000. We do get snippets of Popular though. It's just a tease. This scene already looks promising. Oh, and did you catch the instrumental version of No One Mourns the Wicked right at the start?
Or do they have wickedness thrust upon them?
The hints of defying gravity in the first trailer gave us chills. And guess what? They're just as thrilling this time too. Cynthia Erivo's rendition of that iconic riff is bound to keep us buzzing with excitement until November 2024, when Part 1 of Wicked is set to fly into theaters. If the trailer is anything to judge by, we're already so excited we could melt. Do you think this film has everything that really counts to be popular? Let us know in the comments.
Cecily, this is your moment. I'm coming.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.